I've had two of these little night lights plugged in for the last 20 years running continuously, but over the years they've gotten dimmer and now they don't seem to work at all. Well, that's bad. So let's open it up. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to use excessive violence to do that. So to spare you, I'll be right back. Aha, so here it is opened, and well, there's our problem. The little neon bulb is all black, so none of the orange goodness could get out. There's a little resistor there, orange, black, orange. That sounds like 30K resistor. 410 volts. That'll work, but it's running the neon a little hard. So I don't know. Maybe that's why it only lasted 20 years, or maybe that's deliberate, planned obsolescence. I would have put more like a 100K or so. But anyway, 30K obviously did work, so we're going to have to replace that. Fortunately, I have extra, in this case, Ne2H bulbs. This is what a neon bulb ought to look like. But just for fun, let's plug this one in and see what we get. So here it is plugged into to a piece of extension cord. This whole thing is plugged into, of course, an isolation transformer, variac, dim bulb, and so forth, just in case I accidentally try to short it out. So anyway, let's turn it on and see what happens. Contact. Oh, that one's glowing. Anyway, let's see here. Is there... Ooh, careful. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of orange goodness. So it wasn't... Ooh, actually viewed end on. It is quite orange inside. But side on, that's where it normally sits. Yeah. So time to replace this thing. It's interesting that the neon still glows, but the inside of the bulb obviously gets blackened somehow. So, oh well. Let's repair it. So I'm never going to reuse that bulb, so I cut it off pretty close to the bulb, save the lead. Interestingly, the leads of the neon bulb seem to have been welded to the dropping resistor, and then the dropping resistor in the other one are simply just fed underneath the contacts, the plug contacts, and these are sort of pushed into the plastic, and well, there you go. So there's nothing welded or soldered on the plug end there. Oh well, spare no expense. All right, well, let's solder up our new bulb. To get maximum orange glowage out of the nightlight, I think we really want both electrodes in the bulb facing us rather than being end on, so we position it horizontally this way. And then simply, for now, just twist that together. We'll solder it up, and should work just fine. All right, in keeping with the product's spirit of low-quality construction, here's the final result. Notice there's no heat shrink tubing or no extra parts at all. It's just down and dirty. Let's plug it in. All right, contact. Ooh, now that's nice and bright, as I'd expect with such a low resistor. Well, it only has to last another 20 years, and I'll be happy with it for the dollar or so that this thing originally cost me. Let's put it all back together. Some dollar store crazy glue would seem appropriate here, so we're going to simply take the crazy glue, run it all around the lip of the lens, and then assemble the whole mess. So, moment of truth. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, pretty nice. Thanks.